The 1970s were a roller coaster for AMC, where bold muscle cars either soared or crashed hard. From forgotten failures to buried treasures, discover which AMC muscle cars truly earned their stripes and which ones missed the mark entirely. Worst muscle cars. Number 7, 1970 AMC Javelin SST.
A lot of power.
The 1970 AMC Javelin SST is considered one of the worst muscle cars for many reasons. This particular model, the Mark Donohue edition, was designed to be a high-performance machine, but it ended up being a letdown for many car enthusiasts. With only 2,501 units produced, it might seem like a rare gem, but in reality its performance and features don't hold up against other muscle cars of the time. To begin with, the exterior of the car is full of scoops, spoilers, and stripes. While it might look aggressive, it's more style than substance. The body is solid, but it's not as sleek as other muscle cars. The ram air hood and the multiple spoilers don't really improve the car's performance significantly. While the color is certainly eye-catching with its big bad blue paint, the overall design doesn't stand out as much when compared to other muscle cars with more iconic looks. Moving inside, the interior is designed for comfort, but it doesn't have much luxury or modern appeal. While the car originally came with black corduroy seats, these have been redone and the cushions are firm, but there's nothing particularly special about the seating. The dashboard is restored, but it feels outdated with simple factory gauges. The wood-rimmed steering wheel is nice, but doesn't make up for the lack of refinement in the overall interior design. Under the hood, the car does have a powerful engine, but it's not enough to save it from being considered one of the worst. The 390 cubic inch engine was originally the strongest offered by AMC, but it wasn't a match for other muscle cars of the era. Despite a few modifications, like a reworked carburetor and headers, it doesn't offer the same thrilling performance that other cars in its class deliver. The engine might be pushing around 400 horsepower, but it's still not competitive when it comes to overall driving experience. The underside of the car has been completely rebuilt, with a new steering system, suspension, and brakes. But all of these upgrades still don't hide the fact that the car's design is outdated. The suspension, although improved with new springs, bushings, and shocks, doesn't offer the kind of smooth ride or cornering abilities you'd expect from a muscle car. The disc brakes on all four wheels are an improvement, but they still don't compare to the stopping power of some of the more advanced muscle cars from the same era. Ultimately, the 1970 AMC Javelin SST doesn't live up to the expectations of a true muscle car. It may have some good features, but it falls short in performance, design, and overall driving experience. While it may have its fans, it's far from being a top contender in the muscle car world. Number 6, 1975 AMC Pacer. The 1975 AMC Pacer might seem like an interesting car, but when it comes to muscle cars, it's far from impressive. Although the design of the Pacer was meant to stand out, its performance and handling leave much to be desired. Despite being called a compact car, it feels more like a heavy and sluggish machine. To start, the Pacer's performance is disappointing. It comes with two engines, both inline sixes, one being 232 cubic inches and the other 258 cubic inches. Neither of these engines offers exciting speed or power. If you're hoping for quick acceleration or a thrilling driving experience, the Pacer won't deliver. In fact, it takes an entire 20 seconds to complete a quarter mile, reaching only 65 miles per hour. That's far from the high-performance power most muscle cars offer. Moving to the handling, the Pacer also falls short. It has a high center of gravity, making it prone to understeering, especially during sharp turns. The steering is numb, which can make driving feel disconnected from the road. Even though it has rack and pinion steering, it's been overly damped, taking away the feeling you might want when driving a muscle car. Additionally, the car's weight, 3,432 pounds, only adds to the difficulty when trying to maneuver at high speeds. Even though the Pacer is designed to offer comfort, it doesn't match up to other cars of its time. The ride quality is decent, but it still feels too much like a basic, middleweight car rather than a muscle machine. While it doesn't have the wallowy feeling of bigger cars, its ride still doesn't stand out in any way that could be called exciting or sporty. The brakes also need improvement. The car takes about 205 feet to stop from 70 miles per hour, which is worse than some other cars in its class. The brakes are set up with too much bias on the rear wheels, causing the back tires to lock up too easily. This makes the braking system feel less reliable when you need it most. Ultimately, the 1975 AMC Pacer doesn't live up to the muscle car image. Its lack of power, poor handling, and disappointing brakes make it a car that falls short of expectations. Number 5. 1974 AMC Matador X. The 1974 AMC Matador X is often seen as one of the worst muscle cars. Despite its bold design, it fails to deliver the performance expected from a car with such a striking look. The car's styling is meant to impress with its clean lines and innovative features like freestanding bumpers and deeply tunneled headlights. While these design choices stand out, they don't make up for the poor performance and underwhelming driving experience. Under the hood, the Matador X features a 401 cubic inch V8 engine, which sounds impressive at first. However, it's not fast enough to match other muscle cars from its time. In fact, it takes 16 seconds to complete a quarter mile at 88 miles per hour. For a car with a large engine, this is a very slow time compared to its competitors, which is a major disappointment for anyone expecting quick acceleration. When it comes to handling, the Matador X doesn't fare much better. The car has a natural tendency to understeer, making it difficult to handle during tight turns. This is partly due to its weight distribution and high front end. The car's front suspension is not as responsive as it should be, which makes cornering feel sluggish and unexciting. Even though it has some agility, the Matador X struggles to maintain control in more challenging driving situations. The ride quality of the Matador X is also a letdown. While it's not as harsh as some full-size cars, it still falls short when compared to other mid-sized muscle cars like the Chevrolet Chevelle or the Ford Torino. The noise inside the cabin, especially from the wind, makes it feel less refined and more uncomfortable on long drives. Even though the body is rigid and sealed tightly, the constant air ruffling around the windshield is a major distraction. Additionally, the interior of the Matador X doesn't help its case. Although it has good legroom and large windows for better visibility, the seats lack proper lateral support. The reclining seats, which could improve comfort, are awkwardly designed and don't provide a supportive feel, especially during cornering. For a car marketed as a muscle car, the lack of comfort and performance is glaring. Despite its sharp looks, the 1974 AMC Matador X doesn't live up to the expectations of a true muscle car. Its slow acceleration, poor handling, and uncomfortable ride make it one of the worst muscle cars of its time. Number 4. 1978 AMC Concord. The 1978 AMC Concord is one of the worst muscle cars ever made. Although it was marketed as a compact car with some luxury features, it doesn't deliver on performance or excitement. The exterior may have some clean lines and chrome detailing, but it lacks the bold, aggressive design muscle cars are known for. The long hood and short deck could give it a sporty look, but the side profile makes it look more like a simple sedan than anything close to a muscle car. Inside, the Concord tries to give off a sense of luxury, but it falls short. The black vinyl seats are nice, but they don't offer the kind of support you need for a thrilling drive. The dashboard is basic with a simple AM/FM radio and air conditioning controls. Even though the interior looks clean and well-maintained, it lacks the excitement and high-tech features found in other cars in its class. The seats may be comfy for daily driving, but they don't hold you in place during tight turns or high-speed drives. Under the hood, the engine doesn't do this car any favors. The Concord is powered by a 258 cubic inch inline-six engine, which just doesn't have the muscle or speed of other cars in its class. Paired with a 3-speed automatic transmission, the car is slow to accelerate, making it a poor choice for anyone looking for a fast, powerful ride. Muscle cars are supposed to thrill on the road, but the Concord barely delivers even a fraction of that excitement. When it comes to handling, the Concord is heavy and hard to maneuver. The suspension system, which includes coil springs in the front and leaf springs in the back, is nothing special. While it does have power disc brakes in the front, the overall driving experience is sluggish, and the car lacks the agility you expect from a muscle car. It's not responsive, and it feels clunky on the road. Well, the AMC Concord just doesn't cut it as a muscle car. It lacks power, excitement, and agility, making it one of the worst in its class. Number 3. 1977 AMC Hornet AMX. The 1977 AMC Hornet AMX tried to bring back the AMX name. It lacked the performance and excitement that muscle cars are known for. The Hornet AMX had a unique design with its body-colored fender flares, chin spoiler, and bright colors. But these visual changes couldn't hide the fact that the car was slow and underpowered. Under the hood, the Hornet AMX had a 258 cubic inch 6-cylinder engine, or a 272 cubic inch V8 engine, which offered only a modest amount of power. The six-cylinder engine was rated at 114 horsepower, and the V8 engine had 120 horsepower. While this sounds decent for a compact car, it didn't come close to the high-performance standards expected from a muscle car. The car's acceleration was sluggish, and the engines were unable to provide the thrilling driving experience muscle car enthusiasts wanted. The handling of the Hornet AMX was another issue. While it did come with some upgraded suspension parts, including a front anti-roll bar and special tires, it wasn't enough to make it handle like a true muscle car. The brakes were especially problematic. The power front disc brakes took a long time to react, making it hard to stop the car quickly. The lack of responsiveness from the brakes added to the frustration of driving this car, as it didn't feel quick or agile on the road. Inside, the Hornet AMX had a sporty look, with features like a floor shifter and rally gauges, but the interior didn't make up for the car's lack of performance. The cabin had limited space, and the driving experience didn't feel as exciting as other muscle cars. The car's handling was not responsive, and it lacked the raw power that made muscle cars thrilling to drive. The 1977 AMC Hornet AMX may have had some unique styling, but it failed to live up to the muscle car legacy. Its underpowered engines, poor brakes, and lackluster handling made it one of the worst muscle cars of its time. Number 2, 1976 AMC Gremlin X. The 1976 AMC Gremlin X looked cool with its dark cocoa metallic paint and gold stripes. It fell short in nearly every area that muscle cars are known for. The Gremlin X was powered by a 232 cubic inch inline-six engine, paired with a 3-speed automatic transmission. This setup was underpowered, especially when compared to other muscle cars that boasted much higher horsepower. Despite its bold appearance, the car didn't have the performance to back it up. The car's handling wasn't much better. The Gremlin X was equipped with manual front disc brakes and rear drum brakes, which weren't very responsive. When you pressed the brake pedal, the car didn't stop quickly enough, which made it feel unsafe and sluggish on the road. It had a very small wheelbase, making it hard to drive smoothly at higher speeds, and it lacked the agility that muscle cars are known for. Inside, the Gremlin X's design didn't do it any favors either. The seats were finished in cream and brown vinyl, but the rear seat was almost entirely useless. With the Gremlin's compact design and limited space, anyone sitting in the back would feel cramped and uncomfortable. There was hardly any legroom or headroom, and getting in and out was a struggle. The rear seat was so impractical that it made the car feel like a two-seater rather than a compact car meant to fit 4 passengers. The small trunk space didn't help either, as cargo could only be accessed through a tiny pop-up glass window, making loading and unloading a hassle. Additionally, the Gremlin X's lack of real muscle was felt in the engine. The 232 cubic inch engine was not fast enough to live up to the muscle car image. Even though it had a sporty appearance with its gold stripes and rear spoiler, it couldn't compete with other muscle cars from that era in terms of speed and acceleration. The car's performance was too weak to back up its looks. While the 1976 AMC Gremlin X had a distinctive style, it lacked the power, handling, and comfort expected from a muscle car, making it one of the worst in its class. Number 1, 1973 AMC Javelin AMX. The 1973 AMC Javelin AMX is often considered one of the worst muscle cars of its time. While it had some eye-catching features, it just didn't live up to the high expectations set by other muscle cars. For starters, the Javelin AMX was powered by a 4-barrel 360 cubic inch V8 engine. Although it produced some decent power, it couldn't keep up with the likes of the Ford Mustang or the Dodge Challenger, both of which offered better acceleration times and more horsepower. The Javelin AMX's 0 to 60 miles per hour time was around 7.4 seconds, which wasn't terrible, but it still lagged behind its competitors in terms of performance. Another big problem with the Javelin AMX was its handling. The car's design made it difficult to maneuver at higher speeds. While it had a sleek, aggressive look, it lacked the handling precision that muscle cars of that era were known for. The Javelin AMX didn't feel as nimble or responsive when cornering, which made it less enjoyable to drive, especially on winding roads or during high-speed driving. The interior, while not bad, didn't measure up to the excitement promised by the car's exterior. The engine-turned dash panel was sporty, but the cabin felt bore and didn't offer much in terms of comfort. The car's seating was basic, and there wasn't enough space for passengers to feel comfortable for longer trips. The limited interior features didn't match the performance or style of the exterior. leaving the car feeling unbalanced in its design. One of the most obvious issues with the Javelin AMX was its overly bulky design. The fender bulges, intended to give the car a muscular look, made the car appear awkward from certain angles. The rear tires looked like they were swimming in too much empty space under the fenders, which took away from the car's overall appearance. This design choice made the Javelin AMX look unrefined compared to other muscle cars of the era. The car's sales were decent, but not as high as other muscle cars. The Javelin AMX sold around 30,000 units in 1973, which was far less than the competition. Despite its unique styling and features, it struggled to gain the same level of popularity as other muscle cars. In the end, the AMC Javelin AMX didn't live up to the high standards of muscle cars, making it one of the worst options in its class. Number 6. 1971 Hornet SC360. The 1971 AMC Hornet SC360 is a standout muscle car that combines power, style, and practicality. Despite its compact size, this car packed a punch with its big 360 cubic inch V8 engine. The engine delivered 285 horsepower and 390 pound-feet of torque, which made the Hornet SC360 a fun and fast car to drive. With a 4-speed manual transmission, it could accelerate from 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 5.6 seconds and complete a quarter mile in 14.6 seconds. These performance numbers were impressive for a compact car from that era. The Hornet SC360 was built with the Go package, which included a 4-barrel carburetor and ram air induction. This combination made the car not only fast, but also exciting to drive. The engine had the power to push the car to a top speed of 109 miles per hour. It wasn't the fastest car on the road, but it was quick enough to have fun behind the wheel. One of the best features of the SC360 was its handling. The car had a sports suspension and large tires, which helped it corner and maneuver with ease. It was praised for being fun to drive, with the handling described as just a plain gas to drive by Motor Trend. The compact size made it nimble, while the suspension kept the ride smooth and stable, even at higher speeds. This made it a great option for anyone looking for a muscle car that could handle well on winding roads or tight corners. Another reason the Hornet SC360 is considered one of the best muscle cars is its rarity. Only 784 SC360s were made, and only 304 of those had the 4-speed manual transmission. This makes the SC360 a rare find for muscle car enthusiasts today. Its unique combination of power and compact size made it stand out from other muscle cars of the time. The exterior design of the Hornet SC360 was also appealing, with bold lines and a sporty look. It had a sleek, low-profile appearance that helped it stand out without being overly flashy. The car was built for performance, but it also looked the part with a clean and aerodynamic design that turned heads wherever it went. However, the 1971 AMC Hornet SC360 is one of the best muscle cars because it offers great performance, excellent handling, and a unique design. Its combination of power and practicality made it a standout during its time, and its rarity makes it a prized collector's item today. Number 5. 1971 Matador Machine Go. The 1971 Matador Machine Go was a special version of the AMC Matador, designed to give muscle car enthusiasts something rare and exciting. With its big engine and sporty features, the Matador Machine Go was a standout in its time. Under the hood, the Matador Machine Go had a 401 cubic inch V8 engine, producing 330 horsepower and 429 pound-feet of torque. This engine gave the car impressive power, making it capable of going from 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 6.3 seconds. It could complete a quarter mile in 14.7 seconds, which was quick for its size. The car's top speed was 116 miles per hour, making it fast on the highway too. The 4-speed manual transmission gave the driver more control and made the driving experience more exciting. This car wasn't just about straight-line speed though. It was also built for handling. It came with a heavy-duty suspension, big tires, and a rear anti-sway bar, which helped it handle turns and corners with ease. The Matador Machine Go wasn't just about looking good, it was built to perform well too. What made the 1971 Matador Machine Go stand out was its rare and sleek design. Unlike other muscle cars, it didn't have bold stripes or flashy decals. Instead, it had a clean, aggressive look with special 5-slot machine wheels and a distinctive stance. There were no obvious external markings to show that it was a machine model, so it was a sleeper, meaning it looked like a regular car. But once you drove it, you could feel the power beneath the surface. Inside, the Matador Machine Go had a simple but sporty interior. The seats were comfortable and the car had all the necessary features for a smooth ride. It was a practical yet fun muscle car, with just enough luxury to make it enjoyable for everyday driving, while still providing the excitement of a high-performance machine. The rarity of the 1971 Matador Machine Go makes it even more special. Only around 50 were built, and even fewer remain today. It was a limited production car, making it a hidden gem in the world of muscle cars. The combination of a powerful engine, great handling, and rare styling makes the Matador Machine Go one of the best muscle cars from the early 70s. Number 4. 1974 AMC Javelin. The 1974 AMC Javelin may not have been the fastest car of its time. It still offers a thrilling experience for anyone who loves muscle cars. The Javelin was designed to stand out with its bold lines and strong presence. The front end features a raised cowl hood and wide fenders, which give it a sporty and aggressive look. These design features make it a real head-turner. Under the hood, the Javelin is powered by a 360 cubic inch V8 engine that produces 245 horsepower. This engine gives the car a solid performance, whether you're driving on the highway or taking it for a cruise. It's paired with an automatic transmission, making it easy to drive. The power steering and power brakes also add to the driving experience, ensuring the car is both fun and comfortable. Moving on to the interior, the Javelin continues to impress. The seats are designed with a unique domino pattern, offering both style and comfort. The dashboard features a machine-turned panel outlined in red, and it includes a full set of gauges, which adds a sporty feel to the cabin. It also has a factory tachometer and a quartz clock, which are useful for keeping track of your speed and time. The interior is in excellent condition, making this car even more appealing. The floor shifter and center console are in great shape, adding to the car's overall charm. The exterior of the Javelin is just as impressive as its interior. Painted in Big Bad Blue, the car features a white vinyl top that complements the blue paint. This combination gives the Javelin a classic look that never goes out of style. The chrome accents and polished wheels add a touch of elegance, while the body itself is sleek and clean. The car was built to last, with a sturdy body and excellent craftsmanship. On the road, the Javelin offers a solid driving experience. The front end has been rebuilt with new bushings and tie rods, making the car handle like new. The rear end features air shocks and traction bars, which help improve performance. It also has a Flowmaster dual exhaust system, which makes the car sound nice. The 1974 AMC Javelin may not be the most famous muscle car, but it's certainly one of the best in terms of style, performance, and history. Number 3. 1970 Rebel Machine. The 1970 AMC Rebel Machine is one of the best muscle cars because of its cool design, powerful engine, and unique features. This car had a bold red, white, and blue paint scheme that made it stand out on the road. It wasn't just about looks, though. The Rebel Machine packed a punch under the hood with a 390 cubic inch V8 engine, producing 340 horsepower and 430 pound-feet of torque. This made the Rebel Machine a fast and fun car to drive. The Rebel Machine could go from 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 6.3 seconds, and it could complete a quarter mile in 14.8 seconds. The car's top speed was 117 miles per hour, which was quick for its time. The 4-speed manual transmission made it even more exciting to drive, allowing the driver to feel in full control of the car. The engine was powered by a 4-barrel carburetor, giving it an extra boost of power. One of the things that made the Rebel Machine so special was its handling. The car had a beefed-up suspension system, including rear coil springs and anti-roll bars on both axles. It also had power front disc brakes, which helped with stopping the car smoothly and safely. The car's rear axle had a 3.54-to-1 ratio, which made it more stable at higher speeds and allowed it to handle corners better. The Rebel Machine also had a ram air intake hood scoop that helped cool the engine by directing cold air into it. This feature not only added to the car's performance, but also gave it a more aggressive and sporty look. Inside the car, there was a large tachometer built into the hood scoop that allowed the driver to keep track of the engine's performance while driving. The machine also had different optional features, such as automatic transmission, air conditioning, and cruise control. What made the Rebel machine even cooler was its marketing. AMC described it as a sensible alternative to the more expensive muscle cars of the time. It wasn't as fast as some of the bigger muscle cars, but it still delivered impressive performance at a more affordable price. The Rebel machine was a hidden masterpiece among the many muscle cars of the 1970s, offering both style and power in one package. Number 2, 1979, Spirit AMX. The 1979 Spirit AMX stands out as one of the best muscle cars from the late 70s because of its unique design, sporty performance, and bold personality. While it may not have the same raw power as other muscle cars of the time, the Spirit AMX offers a great blend of style and capability, making it a memorable car from that era. Under the hood, the Spirit AMX is powered by a 304 cubic inch V8 engine. Although this engine was limited by the environmental regulations of the time, it still delivered 125 horsepower and 219 pound-feet of torque. This allowed the Spirit AMX to accelerate from 0 to 60 miles per hour in 10.6 seconds and reach a top speed of just over 100 miles per hour. While it might not have been the fastest car on the block, it was a fun and exciting ride, offering a perfect balance between power and practicality for its time. The transmission is a 3-speed automatic, which helps deliver smooth shifts and easy driving. The car's handling is further enhanced by its sport-tuned suspension, making it an enjoyable car to drive, especially for those who appreciate a firm and responsive ride. While the Spirit AMX might not have been the fastest or the most powerful car on the road, it offered a lot of fun behind the wheel. One of the standout features of the Spirit AMX is its styling. The car has a unique and aggressive look, with its curved fenders, sleek fastback silhouette, and front chin spoiler. It also has a rear deck spoiler that gives it a sporty edge. The AMX logo on the hood, combined with pinstripe details, adds to its aggressive appearance, making it stand out in the crowd. The car's turbine-style wheels, known as TurboCast 2, are another highlight, giving the AMX a distinctive look that was ahead of its time. Inside, the Spirit AMX offers a sport-inspired interior with bucket seats, a center console, and sport gauges. The dashboard is designed with aluminum-colored panels, and the 3-spoke steering wheel adds to the sporty feel. The overall interior design is a great upgrade from the standard Spirit, making the AMX feel like a true performance car. The 1979 Spirit AMX is a great example of a muscle car that doesn't rely on sheer power alone. It's about style, handling, and the overall experience. Its unique look and sporty performance make it one of the best muscle cars of its era, even though it might not have had the fastest quarter-mile time. It's a car that combines fun, style, and practicality, making it stand out among other cars from the late 70s. Number 1, 1974 AMC Gremlin 401XR. The 1974 AMC Gremlin 401XR, because of its surprising power and unique style, is one of the best muscle cars. It's a car that doesn't look like the typical muscle car, but when you get behind the wheel, you realize it has what it takes to perform. This car was originally built by AMC to be an affordable, fun option for people who wanted a small car with a lot of character. The Gremlin 401XR was a special version of the Gremlin, modified with a bigger engine and other upgrades, making it one of the coolest cars of its time. Under the hood, this Gremlin has a 401 cubic inch V8 engine. It generates 255 horsepower and 345 pound-feet of torque, which is a lot for a small car like this. The engine gives the Gremlin a top speed of 117 miles per hour and a 0 to 60 time of just 8.5 seconds. This is pretty fast for a car that wasn't designed to be a race car. The engine is paired with a 4-speed manual transmission, which gives you full control of the car as you drive. The Gremlin 401XR is fast, fun, and powerful. The AMC Gremlin 401XR has a unique look that sets it apart from other cars. The body is small but bold, with flared fenders and a fastback shape. The car also has a front chin spoiler and a rear deck spoiler, which help give it a sporty feel. The car's body color front fascia and slotted wheels add to its aggressive appearance. Even though the Gremlin was a compact car, its presence on the road made it stand out. Inside, the Gremlin 401 XR is just as cool. It features sporty bucket seats, a center console, and a simple but functional dashboard. The car has a comfortable feel, but it's also designed to make you feel like you're driving something special. The interior looks sleek and clean, and the car's overall design is practical yet stylish. This car is all about fun. The power from the V8 engine makes the car quick, and it's easy to control, even if you're not an expert driver. The tires will spin when you push the gas hard, and the rear end will slide predictably, making it fun to drive on twisty roads. Even though it's not the fastest car ever made, it's one of the best muscle cars because of its combination of power, style, and driving experience. And that wraps up our look at the best and worst AMC muscle cars from the 1970s. Whether you agree with our picks or have your own thoughts on these iconic cars, we'd love to hear from you. Drop a comment below and let us know which AMC ride you think ruled the streets and which ones missed the mark. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you never miss an update on all things muscle cars.